But Champions League talk. I think I'm kind of good talking about this, so I'm excited about it. So, what are your main thoughts, okay, on the Champions League? Because the draw, some interesting groups here, okay?
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts?
Well, first off, I got to ask you, which one do you think is the group of death?
No, I have no doubts. It's Group B. Like
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Port, AC Milan. This
Yeah.
group is deadly.
Yeah.
Porto, they have Champions League experience. And
Yeah.
I don't need to talk about Athletic, Liverpool, AC Milan. Like, these are Champions League proven teams. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the group of Diogo Jota's career, right? You're just missing Wolverhampton in there, but he was at Atleti, right? At Liverpool and at Porto. So all you're missing, AC Milan. Okay, maybe a couple years down the road, but no, I absolutely. And I just think, I mean, there's 15 Champions League titles between these four.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a fun group.
Insanity. That's insanity. So you want to run down the groups and say who's going to be the winner here and there?
Let's
go
it.
with that. Okay, so Group
So
A.
you name yours. Sorry. You name yours, and then I'll let you know if I have anything different.
Okay, there you go. Okay, Group A: Man City, PSG, Red Bull Leipzig, and Club Brugge. I think Man City and PSG are gonna go through.
I agree.
Okay. Europa League, I think Leipzig, third place. I think it's a solid third place prediction here. Bruges
After
is good.
Club Brugge just got beat 6-1, yeah, I think so.
So Group B: Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Port, and AC Milan. I think it's going to be Atletico and Liverpool going through.
I'd agree with that. Yes. Yeah.
And who gets Europa League football here?
Unfortunately, I'm going to say Milan.
I don't think so.
For you. You don't think so? You think Porto?
I think Porto is going to stay in European competitions. I don't know if... Look, I'm not going to say that Porto is going to go totally bold, okay, by going through. But Porto is the type of team with Sergio Conceição to manage something, okay? A scare at least, okay? So they're going to be one to watch. I'm gonna be looking at Porto very curiously because I know something can happen there.
And I got to say, AC Milan, first time back in the Champions League in a little while, right?
Yeah.
And they draw this group. How sucky is your luck when it comes down to that? You get this group in your return. But yeah, I mean, maybe that's kind of why I'm rooting for them.
And lose Donnarumma.
And lose Donnarumma. Zlatan can't come back any faster.
But that Magnum, what's his Magnum? I can't say.
Mike. Oh man,
we're butchering the name, but he's really good. Like he was fantastic performance. Yeah, fantastic performance for AC Milan this weekend. So
and watch Giroud, Olivier Giroud bag 10 goals or something. He goes all Holland on this group. Not gonna happen. No.
So Group C, we got here Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas. Who goes through for you?
I'm gonna say Dortmund and Sporting. Dortmund at the top, Sporting second, Ajax, Europa League.
I'm going to go bold. Nunes and Ruben Amorim, they're going to end up first in this group. Okay? Nunes is going to end up. No, but in all seriousness, like, we're going to see Nunes playing in the Champions League, and I'm actually excited now that everyone is going to see, like, how good he really is, okay?
I did see his own goal the other day. Oh, I should not bring that up.
Well, but see the assists he does, see the runs he does, the tackles he does. I'm like you can diss him, but I know in 5 years' time you're gonna be dissing yourself by going against Nunes.
Fair enough.
So this is my call to the community.
You're
dissing yourself if you go against Nunes. Okay, go bold, because I'm telling you, Sporting. I think it's gonna be Dortmund and Sporting going through, and Sporting are gonna look so good compared to what they looked previously always in European competitions. I feel like people are going to be really surprised with how good Ruben Amorim is going to be in this Group C.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Group D.
But I gotta say, Erling Haaland had 6 goals in just the group stage games last year. I think he played only 4 because he had some sort of a muscle tear. This is like prime Holland territory. So I'm guessing at least another 6 goals for him in the group stage. But man, I love this group. I mean, this is like a group of our dreams, right? Sporting Dortmund and Ajax, and yeah, absolutely. And I'm not going to get into saying that name again because I screw it up every time. But yeah, sorry. Group D, who do you have?
Inter, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, and Sheriff. I'm going Inter and Real Madrid. It's interesting enough. Like, this group is like the same as this year, right?
Right.
Like, what? Inter and Real. I'm going Inter and Real.
Yeah, it's you have to think, and I'm right there with you. Inter last year finished last in their group.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it all happened on the last day. I could be wrong, but that's pretty crazy. But we do have to bring up the Moldovan history maker, right? Sheriff Tiraspol, and I don't know if I said that correctly, but they are the first Moldovan team to make the UEFA Champions League group stage, and they're going to just think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff is going to be hosting Inter and Real Madrid at their stadium of about 12,000 people. Like,
love to see it. That's football right there.
Super League can't give you that, right? That's pretty awesome. I mean, that's going to make those fans, their fans, that's going to make their seasons. And they might lose badly, but whatever. So you have Shakhtar moving through to Europa League?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sheriff, like, good shout out there. Like, that's the vibe of the Champions League. You know, you always like that. Like, it must be excellent as a country that's not used to seeing Champions League football. I love it.
Yeah.
Group E. So Bayern, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dinamo Kiev. Who goes through?
I'm going to say Bayern and Barca here, with Benfica heading to Europa League.
I'll be honest, like, Bayern, they pass. Barcelona, I think they pass, but Benfica have a chance. There's a chance there.
Yeah.
And eu vou acreditar no JJ, no Jorge Jesus. I'm going to believe in Jorge Jesus, that's what I said, to get this done. Because I feel like na luz, Benfica beats Barcelona, maybe. Okay, I can be a meme in 2 months. Okay, because of this. So,
you could.
but I really do believe like Jota can prepare Benfica in a way that they won't be embarrassed by Barcelona. So it's
and you have to think about it this way: if Bayern beat Barca 8-2 with Messi on the pitch. Right? Was he on the pitch?
That is true. Yeah, he was.
What the hell is the score going to be without when you got Memphis Depay and no, just kidding. Memphis Depay, by the way, has looked phenomenal for Barca. Martin Braithwaite continues to put goals, although I think he got injured today. But yeah, I think more than absolutely Benfica has a chance to go through in the top 2 here. Absolutely.
Yeah. There's a chance there. The next group, I feel like maybe we could have a discussion here with Group F. Because it's Villarreal, Man United, Atalanta, and Young Boys. Who are the 2 teams you got?
I mean, I'm going to say Manchester United and Atalanta. It's going to be the attacking barrage that gets them there. Although Villarreal, obviously, your Europa League champ. I mean, this basically looks like a Europa League group in some respects, except now Cristiano Ronaldo.
I was gonna go on top of you there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm basically saying, Manchester United shouldn't have any issues here.
Yeah.
But I got to give a little shout out to the Swiss champs, Young Boys, and a U.S. kid, Pifok, which sounds like a Jordan Pifok. It sounds like I'm saying something bad, so you might be bleeping me out. This kid's a goal scorer. He's a big, target striker, but also mobile. He's been phenomenal for them. Not saying they have a chance, but they do have a chance at a Europa, because I think the top 3, United's going to beat them up, and then it's going to be a fight between Atalanta, Villarreal, and Young Boys. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Villarreal might pass with Man United, because Unai Emery, like, I liked what I saw against Chelsea. For Villarreal, so I believe that they can get that done. So I like Atalanta though. I loved Atalanta last season, and I do think they did the right transfers this season. But yeah, let's see. So
their issue is they always get beat up in the transfer market. They're always But sorry,
so many good players, right? So it's inevitable. So Group G. It's gay in Portuguese. That's why. That's just so people. So G.
I got that.
Lille, Sevilla, Red Bull Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. So who'd you got?
I mean, this is actually a tough group. I think there's a lot of even here. Wolfsburg just beat RB Leipzig. Lille is not the same Lille as last season that we've seen so far. I'm actually going to say Wolfsburg and Sevilla going through.
Whoa, you went bold there. Wolfsburg.
I do because Brooks and Maxence Lacroix have done phenomenally well. They built a chemistry last year that led them pretty close to the top of the Bundesliga table. And I think they're primed to do something. And as a U.S. fan, this is pretty amazing. Timothy Weah, Brendan Aronson, and John Brooks, all in the same group, getting ready to kick the crap out of each other. So
there was a transfer too that Wolfsburg did. That they got Luca Waldschmidt from Benfica.
They did. I did see that.
Yeah, and he's a player that he was super out of place at Benfica. He played well. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, Benfica fans managed to see that he was a talented player. Okay, but they didn't. They saw that the potential wasn't reached, and maybe at Wolfsburg he's gonna reach it. So I'm gonna disagree here with who goes through. I'm gonna go with Sevilla and Red Bull Salzburg.
Okay.
Because I just believe in this. I like Red Bull Salzburg in every Champions League. I just like them, and I feel like they replaced a Haaland. We're gonna talk about they're gonna talk about Karim Adeyemi a bit, but I feel like they got a lot of stars there that can make a proper show. And this group is very open. For me, it's the most open group.
Yeah.
Okay. For this one,
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, anyone can get the first place, and Sevilla. Lopetegui, come on, you should get that first place.
I agree.
Because they are the club that, not stability, but Red Bull Salzburg is a very stable club. But Sevilla is the top club here in this group. So
yeah, and you know what? I don't pick Salzburg here mainly because I don't know how this young crew. You have Benjamin Sesko, you got Adeyemi, you got Brendan Aronson. I don't necessarily know or have confidence that they'll be able to kind of manage the fixture congestion. Then again, they're playing in the Austrian Bundesliga, and they seem to be managing okay so far. But yeah, I have them down for Europa League for me.
Okay. So Group H, we got Chelsea, Juve, Zenit, and Malmo. Easiest group, right?
Yeah,
Chelsea first? No?
Yeah, well, I do. After Cristiano Ronaldo's exit, absolutely. I have Chelsea first, Juventus, and then I have Zenit, and I don't think Malmo's going to mount a surprise bid here. And again, as a U.S. fan, you're talking Christian Pulisic versus Weston McKennie. But we also have to look at this all across the board. Chelsea's returning literally all the dudes that just won the, Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year. So Edouard Mendy, N'Golo Kante won UCL Midfielder of the Year. Tuchel won the Coach of the Year. And then who's the one I'm forgetting? Oh, Jorginho won Best Player. So a Chelsea sweep shows you that the Champions League is a little higher weighted than, say, the Euros. But yeah, I got Chelsea winning now with Lukaku, Juventus, and probably Zenit moving through with the Europa League.
Oh, Chelsea with that one, they're 100% like top 5 contenders for the Champions League with that one. It's who are your top 3 that you would pick now? So I think we're both gonna put PSG there.
I mean, because
we have to, right?
Yeah.
Who are your other? I'm gonna put United in that talk. I think Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
If it's not the Premier League, he gets the Champions League. I feel like something epic is gonna happen with Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. I feel something epic is coming. Okay, and the Champions League. Look, it's his tournament. He's the best scorer ever in the Champions League. Okay, that's his competition. Haaland, you're coming, but that's his right now. So, I think I'd put my top 3: PSG, Man United, and I think Man City got to be in that conversation too. So it's my top 3.
I mean, I don't know what to think here. I mean, Group B, I almost feel like that group of death. Iron sharpens iron, right? When it comes down to it, and maybe you see somebody pop into the top three there, and obviously the two I'm looking at are Atletico and Liverpool. But I have to go PSG with you. I have to go Chelsea there, and I'm going to also go with Atletico Madrid.
Okay.
I'm going to say Atletico Madrid. I'm not going to say
feeling you. I was feeling you. I thought you were going to say Atletico. You see, I got that feeling there.
I got that team thing, and I just feel like there's a cohesion. It's
but
tough.
there is.
You can say that about Bayern. You can say that about Bayern too, and
but it's a young coach. That's why I didn't pick Bayern. I'll justify, and I feel like it needs to be justified because Bayern should be in the top 5 talk every time. I didn't put Bayern because Nagelsmann, he's a young coach, and I don't feel like it's. I feel like it's going to be very difficult for Julian Nagelsmann in his first year at Bayern to win the Champions League. Maybe the second. Let's see.
Yeah, and it wasn't Leipzig, right, that made it to the semis years ago. It was actually Salzburg with Holland, right? So it wasn't Nagelsmann's Leipzig, is what I'm saying here. So it'll be interesting to see. See how he steps up to the challenge.
Let's see. You have any conversation here with the Champions League?
We could predict who the player of the year and all that fun stuff is going to be, but we know that doesn't come until the knockout rounds anyway. Because clearly that's like overly weighted, and probably nobody would have had Chelsea sweeping those awards essentially if you just did it with the group stages. But I don't know. I mean, no, I got all my my little things there. So let's move on.
What I was hyped was like Man City PSG talk, and I guess it didn't happen as everybody in the world thought it was gonna happen for like 3 hours, I guess. So let's go to the next topic. If you want to comment down below who you think's gonna win the Champions League, feel free. And let's head to the next topic.
And maybe we'll talk about the Europa League next week. How about that?
Exactly. Yeah, let's do that.